We continue to follow the damage left behind by tornadoes early Saturday morning. In eastern Gibson County, everyone is safe after preliminary reports show an EF2 tornado ripped through the area. Now, this is an aerial view of Miley Farms, torn apart by the winds. Here's Jordan Yaney with the details.
It's no secret the path the storm took at Miley Farm here in Gibson County when it rolled through, ripping the roof off this home with the family hiding in the basement inside.
We heard a loud bang. The water started running down through the basement, and then we know that we was in trouble.
Hidden away in the basement with his wife and adult children, Ron Miley had no idea what he'd find when the storm passed.
By daylight, we realized that we'd lost about everything we had.
Grain bins filled with corn and the family's livelihood ripped apart. Barns torn to the ground and his family's home of nearly 50 years likely a total loss.
If we would just lost the house, it would have been bad enough. We just lost the bins, it'd been bad enough. We just lost the barn, it'd been bad enough. But, you know, at this point, we've lost everything we got.
Miley's personal belongings that used to fill his home, now replaced by fallen insulation.
When we moved here, it was a hayfield. A lifetime of building and an establishment, and now it's gone.
Now the goal is to build it back. And for the past 3 days, Miley has had an army of neighbors to help.
I've seen people here Saturday I didn't even know. So that says a lot.
Miley says roughly 100 people showed up at sunrise Saturday, working to pick up the pieces all the way until sunset. And they were back again the next day and the next.
If you don't believe in community support, somebody needs to come up here and look at this.
And with that community help, the road to rebuilding Miley Farms looks a lot like it did back in 1977, from the ground up.
Everybody says everything can be replaced, and it can be, but it's going to take a while.
And Rob Miley tells me that his family is safe. He and his wife are staying with one of their children. He says dozens of people have offered trailers and semi for the family's belongings and to haul off their corn to be stored somewhere else, too.
Now, Jordan, you showed us some really impactful video there from their farm to inside their home. And while we can be affected by that, it seems like it's a different thing when you see it with your own two eyes.
Yeah, you really can't put the scope of damage like this. You and I both know this, having been out covering things like this, into the lens of a camera. But I want to show you just this aerial view, kind of putting everything into perspective. Hundreds of yards away, Rob, there was debris spread out, and it's just hard to capture all of that. But what we do know is the community is rallying around this family and others in Gibson County right now.
All right, a very impactful story. Jordan, thank you.